Hi everybody, and welcome to another edition of Natural Crafts. I know that we've spent a lot of time taking nature walks this year, and don't let that stop for the holiday season, because I'll show you how to make an amazing evergreen wreath with natural elements that you can find in the great outdoors. So just pick up some evergreens, some dogwood branches, some berries, and get some wire and scissors and you're ready to go. Now you probably have all the things that you need around your own home, but if not, go out for a nature walk, take your clippers in a bag, and start to make some little clips, especially around the evergreens at the ends. Take about 6 to 8 inches off, and you're just clipping, putting them in the bag. Same thing with the cedars. Just grab a piece that's about 6 to 8 inches long. And the other thing that you want to look for when you're out there is some dogwood branches. Now they still might have leaves on them, but you can trim those off and just take a clip. Again, same length, about 6 to 8 inches, and then put those in your bag as well. Another wonderful thing you'll find when you're out nature walking are rose hips. These are wild rose bushes, and you can just clip some of the berries, and as I said before, one of the best tricks is to just give them a little bit of hairspray, which ends up lacquering them and they stay nice and bright. All you're going to do is cluster together some bundles of evergreens, and then we're going to add in things like dogwood and some berries. And make sure that the stems have all lined up so that you can just wrap your wire around to make a complete bundle. And for a standard wreath, you'll probably need about 8 to 10 bundles. So just collect that amount when you're out looking. All you do now is take a piece of wire, so that even though these are mostly natural crafts, sometimes you need a little bit of help. You might want to use some really strong, sturdy string, but I find the wire is the best. You want a long enough piece so that when you tie this bundle together, you're still going to have enough left over to wrap around your grapevine wreath. I hold on to the stems with one hand, and I also hold on to the bottom of the wire with the other hand so that it's firm, and then I just wrap tightly around this bundle so that it stays secure. The next part is I can lay it flat on the table, but all you're doing is just twisting the wire so that it stays tight and your bundle is done. So here are my pre-made bundles. Grab one of the grapevine wreaths that you've made. I have a video on making that as well. And you're just going to take one of these bundles. You've got your 2 pieces of wire still remaining on there. And you're just going to attach it tightly. Wrap one wire on one way, one wire the other way, and do the same thing. I find just twisting the wire once you get the 2 ends to meet is probably the best way to do it. So now that you have your first bundle done, you're going to take your second bundle and lay it just a little bit farther down so that you're covering the end messy pieces. And you're going to do the same thing. Put your wire around, twist it and tie it tightly. Just twisting it 2 or 3 times, I find, gives it that tightness. You can see how nicely it's filling out. And you just keep going. Once you have your pre-bundles done and you just start wrapping it, you can have it done literally in minutes. Even if you have kids that want to help out to do some crafting, it's a great activity for them to actually make your bundles or to tie them off. It's great to get them in early. And keep going around in that same way, always putting the kind of cut end of the bundles in one direction. So basically, once you've tied everything off, you're going to get one that looks like this. And once you're finished, if there's fullness in areas that you want to clip a little bit, you can clip the insides or some of the pieces hanging on the outside, and you'll get a nice, clean wreath. And don't forget to subscribe to Natural Crafts, because I'm also going to show you how to make an amazing evergreen Christmas gnome and garland that you can put as a centerpiece or above your mantle.